Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Pass to Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Again, the king score.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Murray. Healed from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Fox with the ball. Pass to Valanciunas.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Fox. Valanciunas down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Takes a step back. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around, he's a bit more consistent. Wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
Now here's Booker. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there. Fox right side.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Five on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Takes a three. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. From downtown. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Kings leading. Fox outside. To the right side. Murray from outside. The shot won't fall.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Pass to Fox. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Both free throws good from Booker. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Now Fox. Down low. Valanciunas.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Sacramento's ball. 4-point game. The shot's good. Fox has got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
58 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now the Kings in transition. Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Out to Fox. Out left to the wing. Again, the Kings score.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Inside. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
from deep. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
This one for three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 15. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Pass to Claxton. Now Young with a steal. The three is up. Another three for Sacramento.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Right wing. And here's Johnson. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Up top, Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
It's both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here's White. Reed for three. Claxton with a rebound. He's off on the layup. The Kings leading. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside White. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Beyond the arc. No good there. So the Kings will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Left side Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Kings making a switch here. And Johnson drops them both. Here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Reddish. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the three ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Here's Johnson. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reid. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Johnson. Oh, and Reid with a block. Back to Johnson. Goes back up.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's White. And the layup is good. White's got his first 2 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Reid with a block. And he's able to get it back. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Reddish.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's White. Outside Reddish. The shot, no good. Oh, powered down with both hands.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist goes to
Reddish has got 9.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Kings ahead, up 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here are the Suns. They trail by 11. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Reddish. The rebound by Devin Booker.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. He's got 10.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Booker. By himself. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
To the inside. Oh, and Reed with a block. They recover it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
To the paint. Here's Young. And Young slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the first one at the line is good.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Outside Booker. Down low. Ayton draws the double. Pass to Beasley. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue. You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox is so quick with the ball.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain for him.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam. And when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
Out to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Booker, good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Fox left side. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the King score.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Outside Booker. From the arc. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's definitely part of the game that Fox wants to work on. This haven't been easy for him in the past.
And both free throws good for Fox. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. .149 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Crafty move. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Booker's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break. The pull-up. It's Booker on the wing. Booker drawing the double. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Can't get it to fall. Now 10 for 14 from the floor. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball. Either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Ayton, no good. Outside Reddish. Outside White. Back to Reddish. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Kings on top. Up 2. We've got more in store for you, right? Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Kings leading. And that one is hammered home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Reddish on the wing. 6 to shoot. Off with the layup.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Lays it up and banks it in. It's a tie ball game.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Pass to Reed. It's deflected. Tipped. White with the steal. Right side Reddish. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. So both teams making some changes here. Inside. Booker. And they recover it. The three ball. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
12. Third personal foul. First team foul.
A shot to stop the run. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Murray with it. It's stolen by Johnson.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game the way he can produce.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Fox. Down low. Takes one from 10 feet. And too long on the shot. The Suns on offense. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. For three, Booker. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Oh, and the jam!
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Valanciunas. For three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ayton in the high post. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Stripped it away. Deflects the pass. Now here's Booker. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Fires the three. And the Suns miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. Tipped. Another shot. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're up by 5. 1:24 left to play in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done. Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. He hits the first one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
To the middle. Oh, Fox with a steal. And they're running. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
43 seconds left in the game. To tie it up. The Suns clear it. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ayton. That shot missing.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many